Okay, once it's downloaded, I have mine on my desktop, so I'm going to minimize this window, and the installation icon looks like this. And all you have to do is, if it doesn't automatically run, ask you to run it, just go find where you saved it at and double click on it. You'll get this screen here, and pretty much just hit next and agree to the terms, yes, and click next. And it'll ask you if you want to restart your computer, so the installation will be complete. I'm going to go ahead and click uncheck this, but you want to restart your computer. Okay, so let's just go ahead and open up this program, and I'm going to kind of tell you what you want to do to set this up. This has a built-in scheduled backup, so you can either manually back up, or you can tell it to back up, or set a schedule for this program to back up automatically. So what you want to do is you want to go to backup up here in this menu and click new backup. And you see all these tabs, and we're going to go one by one on these. Some of these aren't even important, and some of these are some things that you really need to know. So I'm going to go through all of them, but we're going to emphasize on the important ones a little bit more. Okay, so we're going to go to this first tab. It's called source. This is basically is asking you, what do you want to copy? What item do you want to back up? So to add an item, just go here to add item button, and you can add a folder. You can add my documents, or you can add Outlook, your email. Well, I'm going to do a folder, and then we'll get this other window, and you just click on this open folder, and basically just search for the file that you wanna back up. I'm just gonna just choose a random one. I'm gonna go into my documents, and let's just do my pictures. Click OK. We have that. And, click OK. If you wanted to add another folder, you just click again, add item, add a folder, and then just search for it. Search for the folder that you want to back up. And then I just want to do my picture, so I'm gonna click cancel, and then we'll go to the next tab. It's called destination. Where do you want this backup to go? So we're gonna back up to the first one that says local disk, network disk, or so on. That's like for flash drive, external hard drive. If you're gonna do it to CD, DVD, you choose that one, but I'm gonna do it to flash drive, so I'm gonna choose local disk. And then just make sure everything looks like this. It'll automatically create a folder if there's not one. One more step here, you want to go here and tell it which flash drive or which external hard drive you want it to go to. So mine is this flash drive here called iFlash. I'm going to select that, and I'm going to click OK. So now it knows where to send it to the J drive, which is my flash drive. And then we'll go to the next tab here that says options. The important thing right here is incremental backup or full backup. If you do a full backup, it'll do a full backup every day, or every so often you back up. If you do an incremental backup, it'll only back up the files that changed since your last backup. So we're going to do the next tab, click compress. If you enable compression, the maximum compression size that Comodo Backup can do is 4 gigs, I think. So if you're backing up more than 4 gigs, it's going to give you an error message. I usually don't do compression because I'm usually backing up more than 4 gigs. And then let's go to the next tab, which is schedule, this is very important. Click on this drop down menu and select, I usually do select day only, and I select every day on here. Okay, and you give it a time. Usually, preferably, you want to do a time that you're not going to be on the computer because your computer is on. Because if you're working on certain files, certain documents, it's probably not going to back up the open ones because for the same reason that file is open. So you want to do it when you're probably at lunch or when you're not going to be at your computer for a couple of minutes. We'll go to the next one, which is external tasks. This isn't that important. It's just you can put some script in there to run a specific program before the backup starts or after the backup ends. We'll go to the email notify. That'll just notify you when your backup was done, or if it was successful, or any error messages. It'll email. I usually don't mess with that. And then right here where it says test, you want to click on test backup just to make sure that everything's gonna go smooth. It's telling me that I need a name for backup, so I'm gonna go up here where it's asking for a name, which I forgot to do. And we're just gonna do test backup. Okay, now we're gonna test it again. It should work. There it goes. It's telling us that it recognizes that what it's gonna back up, where it's gonna go, and that the J drive is available. So it pretty much just tells that it's going to back up correctly. And since we have the time that it's going to back up, I forgot which one I set right now. I just left the default. It's going to back up at that individual time. And another key is that you want this to be one of your icons over here. Whenever you close the Comodo Backup, you don't want to hit the X. And I want to repeat that. You don't want to hit the X. You want to hit the minimize. So that way this program is running in the background over here. If you could see, once I minimize it, I got a little icon down here that it's just letting me know that it's active. If you hit the X, it's going to close the program and it's really not going to kick in to do your backup. The reason you want to minimize it is so it'll be active, the program's still running, but it's running in the background. So whenever it's turned to back up, it'll just kick in and back up. But if you have the program closed, it's never going to back up your items. So that's really important. Yeah, it's important to know the settings and everything, but the important thing is to make sure it's minimized, because that means that the program is running. So if you do a backup, it'll tell you here when the last backup was run. If you want to check that from day to day, just make sure that the backup is doing what it's supposed to. And that is pretty much it for this backup program. And like I said, it's really important. I've used this on servers and on different computers. And the important and good thing is that it's free. So this tool is free and it's really good. So thanks for watching. If this video was helpful, just make sure to let us know, and we have a couple of more videos coming up within the next few days. So just stay tuned for that.